Let's talk about what the problem is. What are the challenges that farmers are facing right now?
Yeah. Well, I think it's important for everyone in the country to know, and you're exactly right, all of us are part of agriculture, right, because we're eaters. Right now, the current agricultural policy system in the United States has failed. We're losing 60 family farmers a day. We have an agricultural trade deficit that's going to be a record of $47 billion. And we have a concentrated marketplace that farmers never know certainty on how much they're going to be paid for their crops when they plant the seed. We now are involved in tariffs and trade wars and government shutdowns, providing only more cost, less opportunity to market, and greater uncertainty as we head into this next growing season. And finally, it's failing all of us because we are not feeding our citizens. Big Ag, the largest corporations, keep saying, we feed the world, the United States. The agriculture powerhouse of the United States does not feed even ourselves. We're importing 60% of our fruits, a third of our vegetables. And the tariffs on those items, consumers are seeing that at the grocery store. Mm-hmm. We have a sick population. We're unhealthy. Our food system is driving the negative results of health. So it's a failed system. And those are the things that we're facing as farmers and as a public in the United States.
Okay, it seems just right off the bat really concerning that we're importing a lot of our food. That doesn't seem like it's great for national security. I mean, we saw what happened during COVID with shutdowns. What happens if the supply chains crash? I mean, what if there's a world war, which we're constantly seemingly on the brink of? What would happen to our supply? What would happen to our food supply in the event of the supply chain breaking down? What would you say?
Well, consumers would go to the grocery store and there wouldn't be anything on the shelves. We're in a serious national security and food security issue in this country, and no one on the Capitol Hill is talking about it. What they're talking about is additional bailouts. Know that the bailouts that the president's talking about now, based on the trade war, especially to soybean farmers, will be the third bailout in a year for these commodity crop growers. And it's all dependent upon exports. But when your largest buyer, China, of your soybeans says no, you don't have to wait for a war. When that largest buyer buys about half of the U.S. production, a little over, says no, I'm not buying from you anymore, and goes to South America, you're left with bins full and bankrupt farmers. This is the third bailout. What happens in the time of another pandemic or war? Consumers go hungry because we're dependent on that our food to be brought in from somewhere else. We don't feed ourselves. We import food, and we raise in America on our farms feed for livestock and crops for fuel, not food for people.
Let me go to one other area to you, Secretary Mnuchin. None of the lending facilities established have targeted the needs of our agriculture industry. Now, why do I mention that? Food. It's coming. I mean, I can't see why people can't see this crisis. Food shortages are coming. It's almost like the farmers have been the forgotten ones. Are they qualifiable as small businesses? Many of them don't know. They're sort of out there, just drifting along the misty flats. What are you all doing to help lift up and make sure that we give our farmers, our rural communities, the kind of help that they need? Because all the food chain is going down. You hear about the closures. The food processors are going out. Farmers are coming. These are small, most of them, but they're very important. Why can't they be qualified as small businesses? Where are they? They're getting lost in the shuffle. And if we get a food shortage, we're in,
Thank you, Mr. Lukemeyer.